This is Tisha Vaculin coming to you live from San Diego, California with an exclusive interview. We're here today with road racer, AMA champion, and #1 plate holder, Brett Flurry. Hi Brett, how are you?
I'm good, Tisha. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful today now that I have you here on set with me. So tell me, how long have you been racing?
I got my first dirt bike when I was 10 years old, once my father finally broke down and was sick of hearing me beg and beg for one. I started racing motocross when I was 16 till I was about 18. I got my first road bike when I was 16 and I was able to ride one on the street finally. I did a couple of track days. That's when you get to go ride on a track with everybody else and it's fun. And I found out that I was pretty good at it. I really enjoyed it. So then I tried my hand in racing. Turned out I was pretty good at that. Started racing professionally when I was 21 and I've been doing it ever since then.
Sounds like you've been doing it for quite some time then. Must enjoy it. So tell me, how has the racing changed in your industry since you started at 21?
Correct. I don't know if racing actually has changed as much as the bikes and the riders have changed. All the manufacturers of bikes try to keep the competitive edge over the other ones, so they're constantly upgrading, making bikes faster, lighter, handle better. New companies are coming out all the time, making things for bikes that make them even that much faster. Tires are lighter, more grippy than they used to be. So the riders actually have to adapt to a lot of new things and change their techniques in riding a lot.
Okay, for someone like me who actually doesn't know the mechanics of a bike, could you give me an example of that?
I think the biggest thing that had the most impact on my racing, at least since I started, is we went from a standard shifting pattern to what's called GP shifting, a standard motorcycle that you see on the street all the time. They push the shifter down once for first gear and the rest of the gears are all up. And on a normal race bike, we'll change it to 1 up and 5 down. It makes it easier when you're going through corners if you have to upshift so your foot doesn't hit the ground, and it's actually it's better on the ergonomics for the rider. It's faster.
Huh. Interesting. So let's see. Maybe tell me what your favorite track might be that you've raced.
I have a lot of favorite tracks, but I think my favorite of my favorites would be Miller Motorsports Park in Salt Lake City. It's a new facility. The track, the layout's awesome. It's a fun track. The facilities are great, and Salt Lake City is always beautiful to go to.
Salt Lake's gonna love this guy. Well, thanks, Brett, for being here with me today. Again, this is Tisha Vaculin coming to you live from San Diego, California, with Brett Flurry.